Hey guys, thanks for hanging out and waiting for us a little bit. I had to do a quick test on break to see if my dog was possessed. Long story. So we're okay. Let's get back into this. So yeah, so now we're gonna start with the assault plan to Lord Strangford's estate. So here's the question though. What are you guys gonna do? What's your plan of attack?
Right. So we've been there before, but last time we had a real cockamamie plan of pretending we were someone else and just walking in with 50 people.
Yeah.
It was pretty great.
It
It worked
was,
really well.
it worked. It did work really well. But gosh, I feel like since we did scout it out a bit, maybe like we could sneak in this time. How do you guys feel?
I'm willing to try sneaking in. I mean, we've got our sewer knowledges.
Yeah.
Because there was a servant entrance, right? Because you guys were put into the servants' quarters.
Yeah.
So you would definitely be, and that would probably be less guarded. So it might be possible even to disguise ourselves as servants and sneak in that way.
Want to try that?
Sure.
Okay.
I could even just possess a servant, let you guys in.
Oh, that's perfect.
Wow, that's dope. That's a great idea.
I mean, it's not like it's full of ghosts or anything, right?
Actually.
Okay. Yeah, no, of course, it's completely fine. So let's go ahead and all right, let's jump into this. So that's stealth then, right? And the access point is literally you controlling somebody.
Yes. The access point is an actual servant of the Strangford Manor.
Boy, so then we're going to come into contact with the unseen. So this is going to be tough. I'm trying to calculate what the engagement roll would be for this. 2 dice.
And is that factoring in the group's knowledge of the Strangford Manor from having been there before?
Yes. But you know this is going to be difficult with so many unseen around. So this might be difficult.
Yeah, and like it was reputed to be like the highest secured private manor in all of Duskvol, right? Like that's
Right.
why we broke in there the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Just to show up that it could be done. So, God, like 2 is shitty, but I suppose we'll take it.
Okay.
I can't.
Oh, I'm muted. Sorry, I was trying to suggest something. What about Oh shoot!
I can't do that.
Why?
I can't enter a private residence without the owner's permission. So I'll have to possess a guy who's outside and then get
Like a
permission to get
groundskeeper?
inside.
Yeah. Like the groundskeeper?
And then just be like, hey, let me in. And then they
Yeah,
let me
I
in.
forgot my
And then I'm
keys or
good.
something.
Well, I mean, you could still be a servant. Like, just have like a handful of stuff, and be like, "Excuse me," and then they're like, "Oh, did you want to come in?" And you're like, "Yeah." Here you go.
Okay, so I'm just saying, like, we gotta make sure. I have to make sure I get
Such a
someone who's on the
huge-
outside because I can't just enter there.
Mm.
So I have to get
Right.
permission somehow.
Okay.
So, all right. So we'll do it like this. So you possess someone that they know, and we'll disguise ourselves as like a new rookie, whatever that you got. We like load our hands up full of stuff, and then we just get to the door and be like, hey, can you let us in? That's the plan.
Okay, so one thing that we could fork into this, to use some burning wheel terminology, is we have. Oh, it's never mind. We can't fork that in for that. Never mind. It's
Okay.
not a social plan.
No. Yeah, you're really having like one shot at this. And the defenses are kind of shored up, so I'm really seeing 2 dice here.
I'll take it. I think with the new ones, you really like don't get all
I mean,
that
it's
many
true
anymore.
because I mean, if you look at the way you roll for engagement has changed drastically in the final release, and
Yeah, of course it has. Yeah.
if you go and look at it, because I was just running through it Wednesday with my real life gaming group,
Yeah.
and I realized I've been playing it wrong since the release because I hadn't actually read through it thoroughly, and
Makes sense.
so I was like, all right, guys, we're gonna go through this. It starts off as 1 die for sheer luck, and then factors can push it up or down, but what it affects is your position as we cut to the action. So it's less like there is something that has gone horribly wrong, but if you botch the roll, you start off in a desperate position.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Then let me find that here. Is that just is it under fortune roll or something?
No, it's under engagement.
It's not setting position
page?
effect. Resistance armor,
one-
fortune roll, gathering info.
128.
Oh, it's past character creation.
Yeah, it's on the engagement roll. Cat, you're a cat. Oh,
Okay.
goodness gracious.
Yeah, let's try to do it right at least one time. Yeah. Okay. So you start with 1 die for sheer luck. Is this an operation that's particularly bold? Yeah. So that you have 2 dice now. Does the plan detail expose a vulnerability and hit them where they're weakest?
Not really.
No, it
This is
doesn't
kind of
really
where they're
affect anything.
strongest.
Do you have any friends or contacts to give you insight? Yes, but then there are also enemies and rivals interfering with the operation, so that's a wash.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are there any elements you might consider? I mean, they are the unseen, which are technically higher tier than you, so maybe -1 die.
I don't think that factors
Are they
into the engagement.
significantly higher tier?
No, they're not significantly, but they are 1 higher. So then
Yeah,
maybe
'cause-
not. Then maybe
yeah.
that's 2 dice.
All right, who wants them?
I'll do it. I haven't made enough rolls today.
Okay.
I mean, do you trust yourself more?
No,
Make this-
God,
make
no.
this roll.
No.
Save, Vale, plan, startu.
Get double 6s to get that crit.
No!
Wow. Kelsa. Wow.
sorry.
How's that even possible?
No! I'm super sad now.
Hello? How's that even possible?
Sheer
Yeah.
bad luck.
All right. Well, yeah. That's real bad.
But hey, all that desperate XP, you guys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You sound super psyched,
Oh
Kelsa.
man, you're in a desperate situation. So what's going on here that makes this so fucking terrifying? Well, besides that, this is an unseen hideout. Obviously, this is really, I'm trying to think of, like, I think like the fields and stuff here are like wonky, and it's throwing everything for a loop. So I think the first things you guys are going to encounter, boy. So let's.
So if the fields are wonky, maybe Hobbs would have to, get expelled from the body or attuned to resist holding on to it at all.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the immediate first thing. Would be you making a resist roll, to avoid getting pushed out.
Is it a resist roll, or do I have to reattune to the body?
No, I think you're getting forced out, so you're going to have to like.
So what can I resist with? Is that a resolve?
Yeah, that sounds like resolve. Yeah.
Okay. So this could go really bad, just so you all know.
Well, I mean, you literally got the worst possible luck with the fortune roll.
No, I'm just letting you, as a vampire, this could be very bad.
Oh, okay.
Because vampires don't trauma out.
Oh.
If I reach the end of my stress track, and if I roll really shit on this resistance, I could. I take level 3 harm, that is called incapacitated, until I feed enough to recover. And if I suffer any arcane harm while in this state, I am completely destroyed.
That's bad.
So I think what happens is that, being that I only have 3 stress to play with, I leave the body.
Okay. Yeah. So you get immediately pushed out. And the body like just, you guys are like walking to the estate, and like you're getting near the doors, and then just thunk. Right?
Yeah.
Not good.
Hey, this sounds like another plan we once did.
And I think so there's probably like the people around Char Hollow, you're like, oh my god, is she okay? Kind of thing.
So how close are we?
So yeah, I think you guys are getting close to the estate, right? And you're getting ready, and yeah, and all of a sudden they just drop. The idea of the plan to go there and possess someone to let you guys in, possible still, but that just happened, and I think it happened next to some, like some bystanders, and now like there's this commotion, and this inconspicuousness is not gonna.
Okay, I think I know what it is. I think Jewel is going to, for once, like actually springing into action is definitely her deal. Okay. And I think I got a plan here. I think because we were approaching Strandford Manor when this happened, I think Jewel is going to like be like, oh my goodness, she needs immediate assistance, and like charge up to the Strangford Manor door and just bang on the door and be like, this woman needs help, please. And just like try to get the servants to come out and help her. And then like when everybody rushes out, just waltz inside.
Yeah. That's going to be no effect, as nobody is going to open and answer that door.
Wow, really?
Yeah. This is a gated, like this is like a gated house, so it's not like you can go up to the front door. So you're like outside at the gates, like.
We're still outside of the gates when this happens.
Yeah.
We're really fucked.
You rolled double ones.
Don't remind me this is my fault. I don't
So
need that kind of negativity in my life.
I think
God damn it.
yeah, I mean I know how to complicate. I mean we can complicate this more if you want.
Uh,
I think a blue a blue coat probably comes over and be like, I'm a doctor, let me take a look. Yeah, let's do that because that's even more fun.
Can I possess the blue coat?
You can certainly try.
Okay. I want to try to possess the blue coat.
I mean, if the door is like, if we're still up behind the gate, then I think she's still gonna try like getting someone's attention to the gate. But if this blue coat's just gonna stand in there, like,
Yeah, they're kind of like interceding. They saw this happen in the commotion, and they're stepping up to be like, "Oh, what's wrong with her?" You know, kind of thing. And
So while Jewel like ran off a bit, I'm like kind of because we were together, the three of us. I'm like, oh, and she's a servant of the House Strangford, and we were like helping her with this delivery, and like we can't like leave her in the streets. We should take her in there.
yeah. And Jewel is like panicked, like, please, she needs help. Because she's from Strangford's house, so they should let her in. So she's causing a commotion.
Mr. Bluecoat, you could help us. Like it's right over there. That's where the service entrance is. And then he gets possessed? Question mark?
yeah, and that's the moment. Yeah, I think, boy, this is gonna be one of the hardest things you have to have done in a while. And this is like after even being shot and stuff. This is, which should actually be affecting you here, right? Because isn't that bullet technically, or no, you didn't resist it, right?
I resisted the bullet, but I didn't resist getting pushed out of the body. So the bullet pushed me out of the body.
Okay, that's right. Never mind. So the bullet did its job. Yeah. So you are going to have to like fight with these field fluxes to like get into this body. With no guarantee of how long you can stay in this possession. Because if there's another like field jaunt, like the strength that you hit otherwise, beforehand, it's going to be tough. So
okay.
Yeah, something powerful is here. So yeah, this is bad.
Okay.
Maybe on our IR equivalent, like it's just lit, like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Everything
it's the risky. Yeah, let's go. I mean, risky. I mean, you're able to possess somebody, so let's say standard, risky standard.
Okay. Crit.
Hey.
Oh, a crit. Nice.
Yeah.
So I think what that would mean is that once you get back into this body, you're more aware of your surroundings and stuff. So I think you will be in a little bit of a better situation about like you can basically surf these field fluctuations in a way that's a little bit better, right? It's like I'm still gonna put you on the spot here, but instead of it being really dangerous, it'll be you're in a better position.
Okay. So I think what we see the blue coat officer start to kneel down to inspect this woman, and then there's a pause, and then a deep breath. Like in through the nose, out through the mouth, like, well, that was interesting.
Totally. Okay. So yeah, it's clearly we see it's Hobbs has taken over the blue coat. Now you have a blue coat doctor though, right? So this
Officer,
changes the plan. Yeah.
Can you help us get her in?
I'll see what I can do. And I pick up the unconscious woman and Would I be able to get inside the gate? I checked my pocket for keys or something.
I don't think you have keys to the gate, but you have the authority now of a blue coat. So,
Is there anyone nearby I can order to unlock the gate?
no, I think it's like there's nobody in the yard in this place. It's like this should probably have like people around it and such operating, people hedging the topiaries and all that stuff for the estate, but instead it's deathly quiet and like no one's there, right? And like all the lights are off and it's just like really creepy. So,
Of course it is.
How heavy is this gate?
I mean,
Okay, I'm asking.
it's
should I
light
kick it
enough to be
open?
to forcibly open it, right?
Yeah.
So
So-
that's a thing.
You have my authority to force the gate.
Yeah. Or like we're acting, right? Like so we're
Yeah.
like trying to give each other cues and like meaningful looks, like all the way through. I'm like, all right, we're gonna. So I'll try to just like kick the gate open
Okay. Yeah,
with Wreck.
sounds good.
What is my position?
Not very. No. I think the position is going to be. Let's see. What kind of danger are you in? You're risky.
Said there's nobody around.
Yeah, but if you start fucking up with this gate, people are gonna show up. So that's something to consider.
Yeah. So risky effect is standard.
Yes, risky standard sounds right.
All right. Jewel, do you want to help or do you want to save your stress?
I've got enough stress I can help here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you give me a bonus die.
Yep. I'll take that stress. Take your bonus die.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah. So you're able to like shimmy open the gate, right?
Yeah.
That's nice. Cool. So you're in. Then what do you do? So the door. Okay, so to give you guys a depiction, it's like a little like stone sidewalk, going up to the doors of this place. Once again, there's like nobody here. In fact, there's like no. There's like almost like no real sounds coming from this place. It's very, very, very deathly quiet. Even like the sounds of Doskvol, like ambiance is like almost muted here when you're passing through these gates.
All right. I mean, I think we're going back to original plan, except we have an extra body. Which is we go knock on the service entrance door.
Okay.
And be like, hey, she fainted in the street. This blue coat is helping us out. We were doing a delivery with her. Like all the stuff is there, so maybe we could get some like servants to go pick that stuff up, so there's even less security.
Oh, okay.
But
I
yeah,
think so.
like that's the plan.
I mean, sorry, like that's a fine plan. But I'm thinking that this boy. Here's the thing, though. So, like, there aren't really any servants that aren't kind of like in on this. So this is going to be the big problem. This is going to be the real rub. This is kind of I mean, okay, so I think people are going to probably show up, so I think it's going to be risky, but the real problem is that in order for you to like get some social help here, I mean, like, you're probably looking at like no effect as is.
But she was actually one of the servants there.
was is the key word.
Yeah, she passed out in the street. Now she's nobody. Apparently.
Jeez. Good. God. Like, what if I push myself and get limited effect?
Here's
That looks
fine.
like?
No, I think it would be. I think it's desperate because like. Yeah, I think it's desperate. It's desperate. I'll give you desperate limited.
Okay.
For like someone to be like, oh yeah, bring them in. Thank you for doing this, strangers. Right? You know, because you are in a blue coat out. You know, I will give you some of that. I think. I mean, a big consequence is like if she wakes up, she's gonna like spill the beans and stuff.
Of course.
So could I push myself to increase the effect so we actually get to go into and it's not just like hand off and they trust us?
Yeah.
Or
So
is
what do you
limited
say?
to
What do you
setting
say to
through-
let them be like, oh, we need to take a good look? You know, like you need. What do you say?
This man is a doctor.
Yeah, like it's the blue coat is a doctor. We're really worried about her, and I don't think it's so much like convincing them to go. It's just like we're going in with her, and it's like a natural thing that.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
well, they're
think
gonna
that
they're
we
gonna
don't-
give you some resistance, being like, oh, it's okay, we can take it from here. We have a house doctor. They can
Right.
see them.
But that's where my 0 dice sway roll comes in.
Is it really 0 dice?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
I have 0 dice and 2.
I'm sorry.
One is sway and one is hunt. Alright. Is there a devil's bargain?
Guys, what's the devil's bargain?
Oh boy.
I'm thinking. So you guys.
I mean, plus heat, maybe.
That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with heat. Let's say extra heat.
Alright. I'll take that. Like, even though we're disguised, like. But that guy kinda looked like. Steer. Type deal. Alright. Here comes the sway with 1 die. And what was it? Desperate standard?
It was. Yeah, desperate. Let's go with desperate standard.
That's 6.
Alright. Hey! Why
Wait.
did it take the 1? No,
Whoa.
crap. Let me reroll it. It didn't take the 1. I fucked it up. 1. Here we go. Hey!
5. Yeah, that's pretty good, right?
I'll take it. I'll take it. So excited to see that 6. And I was like, no, wait. No. I messed it up.
Yeah. Okay. So I think. So you got a 5, right? So you're able to get in. You're like, okay, yeah, come in, sure. And I think I think there's going to be okay. I think what happens then is I'm not exactly sure who this is, but obviously someone's going to like be walking by when you're bringing them in, being like, "What are you doing bringing these people in here?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be an unseen.
Of course it is, because why not?
But I think the inside of this building is also like fucky. So I think there's more of those like it's almost, you remember like in the Dreamscape when there was like inside the geode thing. I think like there's like parts of a geode sometimes, like it looks like a very nice regular estate, but then sometimes there might be like a geode sticking through like an armoire, and like there's like bleeding parts of reality in this place.
Brilliant.
And so I think there's like a cowled figure, right, like a Nazgul looking guy, who starts speaking in like that arcane speech to the servant, being like, and the translations, it's like, what are you bringing these people in here for, right? And he's like, well, they were hurt, and we have to keep appearances, things, right? Looking at the blue coat, like not to, and the guy's like, no matter, I'll take care of it, and I think the unseen guy's getting ready to like kind of like wipe your guys' mind and persuade you guys to get out of here. So, like in a very like posh accent, he goes, like, thank you very much for your time. We'll make sure that she gets taken care of, especially. There's no need for you guys to be here. In like a Jedi mind tricky kind of way.
Is there any way for us to like look like we're leaving but circle around to come in through a different door or like a window or something?
Well, I think we need to resist regardless, but like that sounds like a plan.
Well,
yeah, okay.
You don't have to resist regardless if you're like, I'm gonna shoot the dude or something right now, right? Like, or
kind of want to shoot this dude, but
yeah, but no, if you want to like pretend to go along with it, then you're gonna have to resist actually going along with it.
Yeah, I'll resist actually going along with it because I don't think I believe in myself that I can resist this. So that would be resolve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a special armor against this. So
of course you
just look it
do.
up.
Bam. Yeah,
No
no
stress.
problem.
Okay.
Jewel mind is like an iron vice. Nothing.
You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna try to resist it as well.
Worst case scenario, you just fly into a blind feeding frenzy rage and rip this guy's throat out, right?
I
Yeah,
mean,
no-
I
no
don't
problem.
know that that's how that works, but we'll see what happens.
I think
Easy.
Freaky Spider
No problem.
Wizard is like the last person you want to attack. If
Okay, I got a 6. It's all
he's a
good.
vampire, right?
Oh, see, it's fine.
I mean, that would be how this movie ends: Freaky Spider Wizard versus Ancient Vampire. Battle
Sounds
to the
about
death.
right.
Basically. Wow. Okay. So.
But yeah, I think it is like we're like, oh yeah, no, that's okay.
Yeah, you're
We'll
able
leave
to-
you in their capable hands. Are you sure
Winky.
you don't need a doctor?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
And
Okay.
then wink to each other and give each other meaningful looks and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you guys kind of like. There's the door. Shut.
Yeah,
Um,
and then we leave, but then circle around and then like go to like
So the yard is empty, right? So we could like climb a wall somewhere. maybe.
mhm.
The issue being, though, that that invitation has been rescinded, so I can't go back in unless I'm
Really?
invited in.
Yeah.
I thought, okay. I mean, like, sure. I thought it was like, well, once you're invited, you can't be uninvited.
No, I can't enter without permission. And there's no permission there. The owners are like, nope, get out. And so
Well,
I can't
I don't think
enter.
they were like, get out. It's like, thanks, you guys are really helpful.
Yeah, but I mean, I think there's like a spiritual understanding that they are not permitting me to be there, so I can't pass that threshold anymore. You're muted, Paul.
I said I want to let you decide because you're the vampire, but you know how
The
literal
invitation
do you
is
take it,
rescinded.
right?
They're like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's how I see it too. I mean, once I'm in, they would have to like get me to leave some other way. They can't just say get out and then I'm physically forced out by the power of them rescinding that invitation, but I can't cross the threshold again until I get an invitation.
So then we don't want to go out at all, right? Like we have to
stay on the ground.
slip you out before you exit the physical building. Is that right?
I mean, did this all happen like on the doorstep, like in the foyer, or were we like led to a sitting room before it got to this point?
Well, we're in like servants' entrance, so like I don't think it's anything fancy, and there's like probably just like coats and boots and some racks and like a couple of boxes of stuff.
Yeah, you
like,
guys are like already. Yeah, you have. Yeah, exactly. It's just literally like a shed way in, and it's like less than a mudroom kind of thing. So.
Gotcha.
But like if we have to stay inside, then like or we have to fight this guy, or like I don't see any other plan here, right? So we fighting this guy?
I'm willing to fight this guy.
I mean, we could fight this guy.
Okay.
Then yeah, like it's like yeah, we're leaving. Surprise.
Okay, so then like the door doesn't shut or whatever, and then you guys.
I mean, the door
Bust in
does
there.
shut, but we jump the guy. Like we close the door and jump the guy rather than
Yeah.
them kicking us out and shutting the door, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like maybe we like waste a bit of time before, so all the other people leave and it's just us and that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're probably like, oh, everything is under control. The spider wizard is here. Is that a thing that could happen, Eric?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So then we jump. He doesn't wipe our minds.
No, he doesn't.
We
For
dawdle
now.
a bit. For now. We dawdle a bit, and then we close the door and jump up. So who wants to open?
Yeah,
I
who's
will.
Is it Jewel?
Yeah, it's probably Jewel. So yeah, she's just like bastard, and is gonna probably shoot him point blank with one of her pistols.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you're gonna basically just like take them by surprise,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna shoot the try to shoot the unseen in their establishment.
That's perfectly fine. I will do it.
Do you still have your special bullets?
I do.
Well, what's at stake here is getting your mind erased.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want that. So, I mean, I've got electroplasmic ammunition for my fine pistols, and
Don't miss the head.
just we're gonna shoot this guy
Standard.
right now.
Yeah. Okay. Desperate standard.
Goodness gracious, I love me some XP.
That's the good news about doing a bunch of stuff against high tier people.
I know. So is this a group action? Is everybody attacking here, or is it just Jewel being reckless and vicious?
I was thinking it was just Jewel.
Brilliant.
I'm down for a group action if you wanted to lead one.
Yeah. I mean, I called action.
Okay.
It's up to you guys if you join or not, but I think I'm going to push myself either way. Oof.
I will try to. Oh, are we desperate? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a group, though.
Desperate. Standard. Okay. 6.
Ha!
Yes. Thank you, Hobbs.
Nice.
And Seer.
That's
do you
way
join
better
in?
than a 5.
Way better.
That's that difference between a 6 and a 5 is that you kill him while getting your mind erased
Take
at
a
the
stretch.
same time. So
Oh my god.
that's
that would
a
be
lot.
so bad.
That's way better.
All right.
Being like, why did I just shoot this guy?
I think I'd get to tear out his throat a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
totally. Okay.
Like I shoot him, which is just enough distraction that like Hobbs just like pounces and like.
And then just rips it, and there's just this a beautiful arc of blood.
Well, it's loud, right? And now all of a sudden you hear like some other people like you hear more of that Eldritch tongue, and more of them are coming, right? Because you just shot inside a house. Everyone hears it. So they're like, yeah. So there's like hurried commands of these Nazgul like cultists.
So we have pretty intimate knowledge of this building because we spent several hours here last time, unless it got changed radically. I think we navigate to the upstairs.
Who's the person in the back?
I guess it would be me because I fucked it up.
You hear the gate open and you see some like rather dead-looking faces, like more like mute, expressionless faces of individuals, like the Doskvol people who were kind of like going out and about, like start coming into this place, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Like they've been commanded to like defend this place, right? So like us as players know that these guys are under mind control and are gonna come here to try to stop you. Okay.
We gotta move, but is there like a key on the lock so they can just lock it from inside whenever? Is there like a bar or whatever that could shut real quick? But I think
the door.
Yeah.
No, you just kicked it open.
No, from the inside. The gate was kicked open, but there's still a door to the building, right? Because we're inside.
Yeah, like they told us to leave, but we didn't walk out the door. We shut it, and then turned around and shot him.
I thought you left to the courtyard and then kicked open the door again and shot him.
Because we couldn't leave the threshold, or else Hobbs wouldn't be able to come back in.
Gotcha.
So we're like, okay, no problem, and we walk up to the front door that's open, and then instead of going out of it, we shut it and then shoot.
Okay.
And then
that gate is gone. Like I don't want to. It's probably good that it's open, so we have a little way out. Yeah. Right. That it's pre-wrecked.
He wants to know: can we lock the door to the house so they can't get inside?
Yeah, that would slow him down for a little bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'll do that, but I guess, God, could I tinker to I don't know, break the lock break the key in the lock or some shit, so it's stuck being locked
to reinforce the door.
In
a way, kind of thing to stop people from unlocking it. Yeah,
right.
You could
if someone else has a key, they can just slide it in and open it.
Yeah,
totally. Something stuck in. All right, so I'll do that. What's my position?
Desperate.
Great. All right.
Great. Or full? No, standard. Let's say it's starting standard because I'm sure you have things that can move it to great.
I have fine tinkering tools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So in the Strangford state, yep, you are. Boy. Okay. Yeah. You're gonna try to like reinforce this thing.
Yeah.
As you hear other people like coming down. You hear like the rushing of footsteps coming down these stairs.
They're all over the place. I just want to,
Yeah.
if we can section a couple of them off, that's a couple of them we don't have to deal with right away.
Well, yep, and this unseen is dead in front of you guys.
And I do it.
Nice.
Yeah. It
And I'm
locks
like,
up.
yeah, we have to get out of here.
Yeah. So you have to, yeah, you have a little bit of time. I mean, like it didn't cost you any time for that, but immediately, like I said, these guys are coming. What do you do?
What direction are they coming from? Like, where do we hear the voices coming from?
Let's jump to something else, maybe like a sketch thing or something. So it shouldn't be.
Oh yeah, I remember that place.
This is why I just started to back Ryan Dunleavy on Patreon so I can get some cool formats. Just real quick. That's a line. That's not how things work. So you're like in like a foyer. So I'm gonna draw another rectangle like this. These are the front doors. You just jammed it. So there's an entrance in the middle here. Something like this. Into the rest of the place.
Yep.
You can hear sound coming from a staircase over here. And then there's also sound coming from other parts of the place.
I just realized I was still scrolled up at the old picture that you've been drawing down below, and I was like, oh, that explains a lot. Never mind.
So we entered through the back, right?
Yeah.
This is the back.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay.
I will draw a nice little front door thing too.
Okay.
Little veranda. Okay. So, what do you guys do?
Well, now that guy's dead. We need to find Joel.
Vale.
Vale. Gosh darn it.
Everyone does that.
You do.
Even you and I both do it. Like, both of us have done it. It's terrible. It's ridiculous. Okay, we need to find Vale. And I want to... There's a small part of me that wants to be like, open my brain to the world's psychic maelstrom. Let me attune here to find her. But I feel like that's such a bad
It's
idea.
a really bad idea, especially with what I felt
Such a
about the
bad
ghost
idea.
field here.
Yeah, so instead, I think, like, we've been here before, so we know, like, where the niece's room was, and maybe just going up to the niece's room with the assumption that you're
just gonna assault your way up there.
yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it. Just go.
Yeah. Well, there's gonna be two unseen coming down those stairs, right? Ready to hit you with magic. So.
Can I shoot him? Can I shoot him, please? Let me shoot him.
Sure.
I love shooting him.
As they, I guess tempest you would be the way of thinking about it. But let's see this though.
This is really, really bad because I have too much stress, and I give zero, and at the same time, I give zero fucks. So,
What do you guys do with these two guys coming down these stairs?
Well, my
Headshot.
instinct is not to assault them, but to find some place to hide.
Where are you gonna hide
so
in here?
as players, what specifically are these things? Like, don't give away too much, but like, if they were a classification of creature, like they're not
they're
ghosts.
just like super high tier whispers.
Okay.
So like, all right.
These are like tier 4 whispers.
God, I don't know how many there are, right? In total, like if it's just these two, then I think we can take them. If we have to fight after that, I think we're like getting real tapped out. So I think we should take them. And I believe we can.
How are you taking
It's
them?
not really like we're cornered, right? Like we have to fight our way out one way.
And
or
how
the
much
other.
more magical ammunition do you have? Or is it one of those things where it's like that's a consequence that you're out?
it could be a consequence that I'm out.
Okay.
There's basically it's one of my items is electroplasmic ammunition, and so far I've fired like one bullet.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Cool.
I definitely think one, if not both, of my fine pistols is using this ammunition.
Gotcha. You're probably both.
both.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, you're having. I mean, attacking these guys is standard effect. Like you could knock them out, or you get them real good, incapacitate them. But
Okay.
I think the position is also going to be desperate.
Okay. Beautiful.
I'm gonna hang back on this one because they're using magic. I'm gonna wait and see how you guys handle it, and I'll step in and back you up if I need to.
Okay. I feel like this is probably skirmish more than hunt, in that I'm charging towards them and going up the stairs, and my goal is more to stop them from throwing magic at me than to make sure they're dead, you know?
Okay, that makes sense.
So, desperate standard. What about Seer? What are you doing here?
I mean, like harm is like lightning bolted.
I know. Well, it's
Okay.
fine. It's fine. 6.
Haha.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I was like 226. Yes.
Yes. So you're able to you shoot both of them as they like fall off the banister, like reeling, right? Like incapacitated. Perfect. Yeah, as you guys rush up the stairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Up the stairs, I think there's going to be some more like mind-controlled servants coming at you guys to stop you. Very like zombie-esque, their hands out, expressionless faces. Yeah, so you guys are up the stairs, right? You're on the second floor. You can see like the niece's room in the corner, right in the back corner. You've been here before. What do you do?
I'll just call them zombies, but like, are they wielding weapons or are they just like?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing.
No, they're not. They're definitely by hand. Like they're just like literally just their hands.
I mean, we just like run past them and like football player, just put our hands on their face and shove them into a door. Cause I mean they're servants and we're badass criminal dudes, right?
And vampires.
Yeah, and vampires. So I feel like we don't have to stop and fight and kill all these guys. We just
I was thinking
there's no
we just
point.
them over.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest the exact same thing. I think that probably Jewel is just gonna elbow her way past these guys, and
So like wreck.
eyes on the prize.
So it sounds like wreck.
Yeah, I can feel wreck.
Okay.
Would you like me to lead this, or you?
Yeah, I think
Alright.
so.
All right.
Position is risky.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the rest will be, the effect will probably be standard.
All right. Oh, come on.
Sorry.
Ooh,
Okay, I'm
Oof.
still rolling.
don't fail.
I'll try. I have 1 die, so it's a 50-50 shot. I failed.
Fuck.
You trauma out?
Yes.
Oh no!
Oh no! So Seer gets grabbed by these guys. How does this get worse?
I mean, like the rest of them do get through. Like they have a.
I mean,
There
it's
is a
still a
4.
pass. You got
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. So like AI, you do, but how does this get worse?
I mean, they're gonna lose me because my stress track is full.
Yeah. So do you just like bail out of here?
Like maybe like like they make it through, but then they kind of swarm me, and I have no option but to like turn back and leave. You know, the other way. Who knows what happens to me?
You go in the room. You're called to the room where you passed out in. Oh wait, no, that was a different place. That was the Magister's house.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
But you could be called to the room
Yeah,
with the
I
creepy
grab a
dog.
door, and it was the door with the poison needle on it, and like, fuck.
Oh yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, that's to get through or whatever. You get knocked back down and you get pricked, and you're like, "Ah, shit," and you just pass out. Yep, that's exactly what that is. So then let's go ahead and look at. Oh man. Well, you succeed. Yeah, but you guys take some harm. Right? That seems to be like the pretty reasonable thing of these guys trying to like choke you and stuff. And having to like fight them off of you. Take level 1 harm. I think level harm would make sense. Beaten, I guess. Right? Like you guys had to like punch and block your way through these guys who were like fighting with like, you know, quasi supernatural strength,
That's fine.
determination,
Well,
at least.
Yeah, like they don't care about their body, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
So
exactly.
if they injure themselves, they're like, whatever.
Exactly. So you're able to fight your way through them.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my Battleborn special armor.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
You're battle-born to fight all these peasants.
Yeah, exactly. So I think Joel makes it through pretty much unscathed.
I'll just take the harm.
Okay.
And then that'll put us into like the room with Vale.
Yeah,
and-
Well,
exactly.
The niece's room.
The
We
niece's
hope with
room
Vale.
where we hope Vale is.
Yeah. No. Okay. So I think we see. Yeah, I think we see the This is the room where Vale was in before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Vale's here. Like at a desk or something, like drawing, or what would Vale be doing?
Well, Vale's not
As a niece.
Vale right now.
Yeah, as a niece.
She's the niece. Maybe
So,
she's
playing with a
practicing her
dollhouse.
practicing her penmanship.
Penmanship. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what's even more creepy is that there's like probably like some music playing from like a phonograph or something, and it's like the same song that was playing from the usual place. Just but but it's like just a little different. It's like a recording of it.
Maybe it's just a little bit too slow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Vale's there and just like doesn't even see you guys.
Yeah, and like I'm looking at the time.
And that just seems like a really good place to end it
To
and
call it.
do
Yeah.
XP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's do some XP. Wow.
That was a
Wow.
wild
No.
ride.
Yeah. Wow. For sure.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah. So that's pretty fucking crazy. I don't think we got that much crew XP. Let's start there.
Okay.
Sure.
You pull up the crew sheet.
I think we did get some though because, but did we access
Challenges above your station.
Yes. Our reputation, maybe.
Express the goals drives inner conflict, probably as well.
I would think 2 there because I think there was a lot of.
You're pushing on as much as you can.
Yeah.
I don't think we did anything to bolster our reliable reputation though.
No. And there was no successful anything.
I mean, I successfully ripped out a guy's throat. I'm happy with that.
That's true.
simple goals,
Yeah.
right?
So let's do Jules' experience.
So,
Right.
did someone mark the crew XP?
I did.
I was seeing dots getting filled in, so sorry.
Okay.
That's why I didn't ask.
Let's see. I did my desperate actions. Did I address a challenge with tracking or violence? Multiple times. Did I express my beliefs, drives, heritage, or background? I definitely think multiple times there as well. And did you struggle with issues from your vice or traumas? I'm gonna go multiple times.
Yeah, I'll go multiple times here.
So that's 6 XP right there.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna put 4 into prowess and get myself an extra, an upgrade there, and then I'll put 1 each in resolve and insight. Brilliant.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. We'll worry about the simmer addiction next time. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll worry about that later. I mean, I guess I should have been asking for devil's bargains to like remove ticks from the clock of the shimmer wears off. But I may be looking for that next time.
Yeah. Well, I should have been more poignant on that. It should have been pretty much every time you didn't get a 6 in a fight. It should have been wearing off. But that's fine.
I mean, that's reasonable.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty safe to say it's going to be a factor next time. All right.
Right.
So that's a thing.
So for my XP, I marked my desperates already. Did I address a challenge with technical skill or destruction? I patched up Jewel with my alchemy skills, and wrecked
You
the door
wrecked a
and then
bunch
barred
of
the door.
shit. You wrecked a bunch of shit. You get 2 for that.
You wrecked
You
hell
should.
shit.
Yeah.
I expressed my background as an academic, having tasted the lure of the shimmer, and my belief that I'm totally the leader of this gang now.
It's true. You did.
Somehow.
I maybe I should have suffered more from my trauma of being paranoid of walking into a goddamn trap, goddamn it, Drake. But I didn't, and we walked into a trap, so I don't think I'm getting XP from those. So it's 4.
Just 4.
Yep. I'm getting a brand new one. So woo!
Yippee!
Okay, this is gonna be fun. So I marked my desperate actions. I get XP when I display dominance or slay without mercy. I definitely slayed without mercy, and I was all about being dominant. So I think
For
2
sure.
there.
Sure.
Express your belief drives heritage or background. Let's see. Well, I picked the academic background, and I was involved with Seer about researching and figuring out how to make that shimmer salve or aerosol spray, whatever. And my instincts that I put down are pursue the interesting with abandon and tie off loose ends immediately. So I would say I definitely did that kind of thing. Where it's like, okay, this is interesting. I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah, you absolutely did that. Wow. Shit, I forgot you could do that. Yeah.
And struggle with issues from your vice, traumas, or strictures.
Yeah.
I'm vicious, and I couldn't get in the house, so we had to stay.
Exactly.
So I think 6.
By God, I think you're right.
I'm putting it all into prowess, but I still need to get 2 more XP because I'm a vampire. So my XP tracks are longer.
That makes sense too. Okay. Wow.
I'm boosting my insight. Got filled up, so I'm putting a point in hunt. So I have 1 point there. And that leaves me with, if I get 1 more resolve XP, then I have a point in literally everything. Come at me, I'll resist everything for days.
Well, and then you're going to trauma out again.
And then you go back to rolling those one dice sways.
Hopefully not, right? Because I'll roll 4 dice on any resistance roll.
That's true.
Everything
That's fair.
all the time. So
yeah, well, hopefully. So
I'll have to think about my new trauma.
Yes.
You know what? If you trauma out enough, then you can be a ghost like me. Being a ghost is super fun. And then we can build you a body, and then you can be a vampire.
Or a hoe.
I feel like you just retire if you get enough trauma.
There's
you
a
don't
saying.
Die.
Yeah. So I'll share this with us a little bit. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of behind the scenes action. So a friend of mine, I'll just say a friend of mine was telling me about their Blades game, and they were getting surprised about, man, we had to resist fatal harm. Like, we thought you were joking the first time you said we were resisting fatal harm. Like, this was on the table. And then you weren't at all. And that was really scary. And then, you know what that GM said? They said, sometimes some players don't resist it. They just like, yeah, okay, new character, let's go. Sometimes that's the way they go out, and they're like, and these are new players, right? These are new players playing with them, being like, this is like weird how this is the game that's being played. And they're like, oh yeah, you could do that, couldn't you? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, John being our friend, mentioned. There's a
your friend being definitely not John Harper.
No,
what
yeah.
are you talking about?
There was, that's being dead is the criteria for being those special classes. All of them is being dead.
Ghost is awesome.
Yeah, like it's not the end all be all thing. So, hey, that's a thing.
And then you die as a ghost, and then you become a super ghost. You're like 2 levels deep in the ghostception field.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, so that's a thing. Anyways. So that's cool. What, let's do some outros. Outros. So, how's everybody doing? that was a crazy session.
Oh man, that was a crazy session.
That was a very violent session.
It was,
For
but it
sure.
was so good. It was just like so many things happening, and
Yeah, I had to think on my toes a lot for that. That was crazy. I feel kind of like my brain drained after that. I can imagine what you guys are feeling like. With characters on the line like that. But yeah, you guys are going against a. I'm like pretty harsh because you guys are going against like a higher tier, and like that's kind of important.
I think we
It's no
rolled
longer
through-
like minor scrapes and stuff. It's like glass cannon-y versus glass cannon-y, like danger.
I think we played a lot with the big dogs, and we're like, oh no, it's cool, and we can hang, and now it's like, no, actually, you really can't though. You guys are tier 2.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
it's scary.
honestly, I think that we're in over our heads, and things are rapidly going to reach an end point one way or the other. That's I feel like we're getting towards the climax of whatever story we're telling.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. So, cool.
I
Nice
think
work, guys.
it's gonna be a fun trip to get there, though.
Yeah, for sure. I know that since I just Patreoned Ryan Dunleavy, I'm gonna be updating our maps here, and having some cool little tricks and things about clocks and everything here to make it look even better on screen. So I'm looking forward to that personally for just extra things. So we have new toys to play with, crew, next game. So that's be fun.
Looking forward to it.
And speaking of new toys, yeah, and then I guess we'll just pick up exactly where we left off here, with Vale and trying to get Vale out of here and her memory and stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, yeah, Kelsa, what do you do? How can people follow you?
Hello, I'm Kelsa. If you like me being Vale, come watch me be other things on other streams.
You're not Vale.
Oh, jeez, what?
Every single time.
I'm dead, everybody. It's good. It's good. So my next character is gonna be named Vale, and it'll somehow be less confusing for us both to be playing characters named Vale.
You'll just spell it a
Somehow.
little different. It'll be fine.
Jewel. My character's name is Jewel. That's right.
This is what Chewie, Louie, and Dewey had to live through their whole life.
Oh,
Their
jeez.
whole life.
So, you can find me on Twitter at Kelsa, where I tweet random things like quotes of things that happen in Blades games, like earlier today, where I tweeted that I was like, what if we just do a flashback to when my spider just made a net under the bridge?
That was
And
dope.
the GM's like, that's dope. 3 stress. Yes.
Nailed it.
That was good. Like, that was a real good feeling. And you can also follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/KelsaDelphi, which is where I always host whenever I'm going live on somebody else's stream. I play in 4 role-playing games a week right now, and you can see my schedule there on my Twitch page. And right now, I'm playing this game of Blades in the Dark. Monday, I run a Games of Blades in the Dark. Wednesdays, I'm playing in a game of Burning Wheel. And on Thursdays, that was the day that comes after Wednesday, playing in Apocalypse World, although that is on a mini hiatus while our GM moves. So,
Oh, cool. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah. How many games do you total a week? 6? 7?
it was 6 for a very short time. It was 7, and that was ridiculous. But it's currently at 4.
Yeah. Especially not story games, which is the thing. Like, I do 7, but that's because 3 of them are usually story games.
Yeah, it was 4. It was 6 for quite some time, and it's down to 4 a week.
Yeah.
And well, if you count the one I run offline, it's technically 5. But I also run a game of Blades in the Dark offline every other week.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot.
I
it's a
can't
lot
have
to
enough
keep
blades
track
in my
of.
life. Like, as soon as the book is like physically printed and I have it in my hand, I plan on going to my local game shop and just running one shots of Blades in the Dark to expose everybody in the world to Blades in the Dark, because I love it a lot.
Yeah, man. See, I want to do that too, but I also I have Apocalypse World sitting at my desk. I need to, and I fucking love Torchbearer. I have so many and like I have so many things I need to do. So right, there's too many games and the Vale. You have the physical.
Oh, look how
Have
pretty!
you seen how beautiful this book is, though?
Jesus.
Oh my gosh,
Fucking
it's gorgeous.
Fraser's
So
amazing.
pretty.
If you want
I
to see the
know.
author of that gameplay, Blades in the Dark, by the way,
I know.
you can
I-
see me do. We play the game together.
I also played. Well, I ran
Yeah.
a game for all, like, me and you and him and Asteyni
Yeah.
for that one shot. That was fun.
Roll
Yeah.
20 con, right?
And Roll
Yeah.
20 Con. Yeah,
That was
that's-
really good.
I also
like that.
played
Fun.
one of those previous games where I was in 6 games for a while. Was a game of Mouse Guard with him as a
Yeah.
player. Good times.
He's a cool guy.
Good times.
Great guy. Speaking of great guys, Liefington.
Yeah, you can only find me here where I play games. I play one other game, which is an IRL game that we don't broadcast, but it's fun. It's 3rd edition D&D, and it's like, just monster grinding, and it's super awesome. And we get this super verbose cleric that everyone, like, in character and out of character, is like, oh my god, stop fucking preaching, like, every time. But like, he's great.
Oh.
But I play a cool ranger, and I have a bow and 2 swords and a big wolf, and
That's all you ever wanted.
It's all you ever want. Sometimes you just want to murder stuff all day long.
I get that.
Great.
I feel that tonight, actually.
Yeah.
But sometimes you're really jonesing for some Blades in the Dark, and then you're like, yeah, we're gonna do everything, and then nothing works. Which is equally great.
know,
But like, follow me on Twitter, where I really don't tweet all that much anymore. I should post some more of my drawings, but follow
You should.
Asteyni
You're a good
instead.
drawer.
I really should play 5th edition online. I don't know. It's so hard. Like I don't know. It's tough. I watch Adam occasionally do Core Swords. I can't catch it all the time. But when I tune in, I'm like, oh yeah, the tactical maps and the fog of war and all that stuff. It's like,
No.
I know, right? Like that's the only reason why I would want to do it is for the tactical battle stuff, and I would like more or
Like,
less
it's
play the
just
game
so much
designing
work,
around
you
that.
know,
Yeah,
as
it
a-
is so much work.
As a GM, it's like, geez, like,
I
why
know.
can't I just make everything up?
Right? I've been making stuff up for 2 years, that's just how I've been doing it right now. However, I will definitely say that since the end of 2016, since like TwitchCon, I've been a little bit more cognizant of prep, and I've been doing more prep, and I think it's benefited me in ways that I didn't think it would. But yeah, like I definitely am in that thing. Yeah, I probably would hate it after a couple of weeks of doing all of that insane prep, right, Paul? Like I would just be like, dude, this is just insane. I'm doing all of this work, but I would love to learn more about Roll20's advanced features, right? So like that would be another reason why to do it.
Those things are super interesting to me.
That's another reason why I would only do it online, is so I could do all the tactical maps and learn Roll20 and like get cool macros and like really just go all out for that kind of stuff. But that takes time. That takes time that I
Yeah.
don't want to spend on that. I want to spend it on like just relaxing, because I have no time to do that. So yeah, Asteyni, what are you doing?
Hi, I'm Asteyni, and I had a lot of fun being a vampire tonight.
Vampire. More
No,
like
seriously, like being undead
Glam
is
va-
the best.
more like a glampire, because you're glamorous.
Oh, well, thank you. When I am not here playing role-playing games with these awesome people, I do board games on my own channel, twitch.tv/Asteyni. I've bumped it to twice a month because I'm super busy studying for exams and graduation and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, so we're not playing tomorrow, but next week I'm going to hopefully get enough people to play Saboteur, which is a cool game where we play dwarves who are trying to mine for gold, but some people might be saboteurs who are trying to make it so we don't reach the gold, so they're the only people. Yeah! Yes!
So
That's it.
So is it like a hidden role thing, like
Yeah.
werewolf and mafia, or
I mean,
is there a bit more to it, like Secret Hitler? Or
it's way more simplistic than that. It's
Hmm.
you have gold miners and you have saboteurs. Nobody knows who anybody is, and the saboteurs are trying to keep the gold miners from reaching the hidden gold, and the gold miners are trying to dig tunnels to the gold. But you don't want to get outed because there's like debuff cards and stuff. And if you get outed as a saboteur, then everyone's going to gang up on you and like say, "Oh, your pickaxe is broken, so you can't build any tunnels," or whatever.
Bummer.
Yeah, sucks for you. But it looks like
Interesting.
fun, and it looks simple, which is good for me right now because I don't have the brain right now
Yeah.
to do anything complicated.
Yeah, I've been there.
Like no Twilight Imperium right now, okay, Kelsa?
But please.
I mean, that game only like is like a 3 or 4 hour minimum game. Like, if everybody knows what they're doing, and it's a small map, and you have a small number of players, and nobody dicks around, and you just take your turn.
And
That's just like
Otherwise, it takes like 12 hours.
So anyway, you can follow me here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Asteyni or on Twitter at twitter.com/Asteyni. You should follow me, and you can play board games with me if you want. Sign up.
yeah. Do it. It's fun. Cool. I actually yeah, Secret Hitler, by the way, really good game. Super good. I enjoyed it playing over at Asteyni's channel. And I also got to do it not that long ago with some other people in real life, and I forgot just how good that game was. And that was the first board game I played again in a while, and it's
love that
really
game.
good. The two people we were playing with, who never played it before, they like immediately fell in love with it, and like after the game, it was one of those games and those experiences when they just could not stop talking about it. Like they're like, I have to buy this game now. Like are you gonna buy this game? Because I'm buying this game, and like I'm buying this game independent of whether or not you're buying this game. So I love this game so much. It was one of those experiences. I was like, wow, that's awesome. Like you
Like,
had,
they can be really-
that experience.
great online, but like in person, those hidden role games are just like, oh,
I've
They
actually
don't
never
work for you?
played them in person. I would love to, but definitely, like, I had that exact same kind of experience the first time I played it. The first time I played it, I was Hitler, but people didn't see me wiggling my mouse cursor around, so no one knew that I was Hitler. And then I got elected chancellor, and then everyone was surprised when the fascists won.
Nice.
That was fun.
Cool. Yeah. I had the
Including the other fascist was just
Yes.
hilarious.
Everybody was surprised except for me.
yeah. I'm really bad at that game, and I had that time. I literally defended fascist and Hitler, saying that they should both be nominated.
Oh, that's good.
I saying that, listen, because they passed liberal one. They're the only ones who passed liberal ones, except for the one time when they said they had 3, which I totally believe. Look, they've been putting in work this whole time. I really don't trust these other 2 people. And I was like, literally, it was those 2 were the fascists, and like by the end of the game, they were laughing. I was like, oh, I'm that guy elected Hitler. Oh god. Oh, I'm a patsy. Oh boy. Oh, it was amazing. It was a really good game. Anyways, that's it. So for me, I'm Eric. I'm Eric Fulgaris on the internet. All my stuff's on YouTube right now, which is story games. Highly recommend you watch my latest thing of Jedi Blackbird. If you're watching this, Jedi Blackbird, I think was one of the most fun games I've ever done. As far as just like me GMing it, I just felt on point. It felt really good. It felt like an episode of the Clone Wars, or like an extended version. It was really nice. So definitely check that out. But I'm also doing a Burning Wheel game called Burning Crowns tomorrow at 11. And then I'm also doing a new Stars Without Number one-on-one co-GMing game with Henley, where we're going to do we did the faction turn together, and then we're going to each do like make a quick character about the faction turn, and kind of explore some stuff and kind of just keep making new characters throughout the world and kind of have just zoom in on different things going on across this universe with the various faction turns and how things are changing and the characters involved with it. So like a really huge elaborate game of Remember Tomorrow using Stars Without Number, essentially. So
That sounds really interesting.
yeah, we're really, really like, I'm super excited about it. I've just been doing some notes about the planet that Henley is going to be on, and I was like, I have some ideas for this place, but I'm gonna use Kevin's sector or planet generation and society generation rules, just random by the book, follow the formula. And I was like, this is amazing. This is better than I could ever have thought of. All the options that I was rolling, I was like, yeah, no, this is exactly what this is. This is perfect. No, this is exactly what I'm thinking. This is amazing, awesome. So yeah, good work. I love Kevin. So yep, you're gonna get to see me gush about Jedi Blackbird all the time.
Forever.
I won't.
Basically.
Well, it's not like Mouse Guard where I'm gonna be like, oh, we should hack it and be a Mouse Guard hack, right? It's not gonna be a Blackbird hack. Like Blackbird's very like narrow in focus in a particular way, but I mean, so is Mouse Guard in a way, but that can be, as long as you follow a mission. I literally should just write all this stuff up, and I don't know why I don't write more of my ideas, but. Anyways, I have that. I'm working on. We're still working on that Fall of Magic hack for FTL, which I'm really excited about.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
So we're doing that. The other big thing that I'm working on, I'm doing my Mouse Guard real life game, and we have a couple more episodes of that in real life, and then I'm gonna probably write up all of my formal notes and what worked, kind of what didn't, and how to, and basically I would love to like publish a little like mini like mission booklet for people to use. Be like, hey, if you want to play Mouse Guard on the Frontier, here's a bunch of missions to do. So like do that and like publish that. I want to like make things and like publish them, so when I can be like, hey, I have a Patreon. I can be like, hey, if you don't want to support me on a monthly basis, just go. But you want to support the stream, just go buy my role playing game Dumb Shit. But if you want to like always have access to my role playing game Dumb Shit and support me, then use my Patreon and have it available to, I want to do that stuff. I feel like that's more like, here's something for your money in a much better way that I feel would be better. So, but it is a matter of actual game development. Game design is easy. Game development is really hard. Okay, so that's
just make it like Jedi Blackbird, but Jedi,
Yeah, so Jedi Blackbird, but like steampunk. Anyways, all right, we're out of here. See you guys.